Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and we are still in our little series on Ops 61 Plus stuff. Since I got there, I discovered a lot of new stuff. 61 to 70 was introduced into the game when I was already playing on this server, so the 2 times before on other servers when I played, those levels didn't exist, so I'm exploring the whole thing together with you, so to speak. But there's one thing that you can discover once you get to Ops 61 that really is the proof for what I say. You need patience in this game. Either you need a good credit card or you need patience, because patience really helps sometime. And that's why I want to talk about some prime research today. And you will not need your credit card for this unless you want to have it very early. If we look at research, you will find a lot of prime researchers, if you are not level 61 plus, that will say it requires 6-star material. And you've seen that before with a 5-star material you needed and you suddenly could do this. But it also happens here with 6-star material. And I'd just take one example for my next steps. I have to scroll a little bit further out here. Don't know if that was one of them. I still have those. It says I need 2007 star UC gas to research that. If you're not on level 61 and haven't done them yet, you will find a lot of those that say you need a certain amount of 6-star uncommon gas, uncommon ore, or uncommon crystal. And those are some very nice ones as well. And I did them all, so I cannot show you that it says that. But I was that patient. I am not investing that much into the game. As you know, I'm spending money for stuff that I really need to show you certain things in the game, like a new ship, because there's a complete new loop with that ship, and similar things. But otherwise, I'm not spending too much money into the game except the Battle Pass. And so it's only videos and Battle Pass. That's it, what I'm spending. For the videos, it's sometimes really expensive, but nevertheless. And so I was patient with everything that needed 6-star materials. And you find that in the combat research, you find that in the station research, and I guess you also find it in galaxy research. There are some spread around there. And you will be able to do those prime research very, very quickly after you reached Ops 61 if you did what I talked about yesterday, the missions. Because over the missions, you get a lot of materials that you cannot even refine at that moment. I can only refine common materials, but not the uncommon ones. But I got so much from missions that I could do all those primes here. And so you see that I have a lot of primes finished, and a lot of them were now 6-star material primes. And that is why I wanted to bring that up. It will be a very short video today, but patience, and I'm repeating myself, but I'm doing that on purpose. Patience is key in this game. It's a marathon, not a sprint. If I would have spent a lot of money, if people want to do that, that's absolutely fine, and we need that. Otherwise, Scopely wouldn't continue that game. But I wouldn't feel too good, because if I were level 70 very quickly, as soon as the server limits allow that, what can I still achieve? And I'm working my way through mostly by doing the grind as much as I can, although it's more and more grinding and less time for that. But I have a lot of things to do. You see how much research I still have open here. I'm behind in some research because I needed the same materials for my ships, so I put them in the ships first because the ships need to be stronger. Then comes the research and so on. And I still have a lot to do. And so that's why it doesn't bother me that for a lot of time I couldn't do those primes, even if it was just with materials. I could have bought that material. It was always on offer in the shop when I looked there, and I didn't, because I knew once I get to Ops 61 Plus, I can work on these materials. And that's what I wanted to show with that I, being not so long in the 61 plus space, I still have done all the researches, the prime researches that require 6-star material. The other researches, of course, I haven't done, but the prime ones that require 6-star material, I all have done in all 3 cases, and they are finished now. And everywhere I now will find some, I guess, 7-star material requirements, but not the 6-star ones. Only the other things that you can get in game as well. The prime cost, no, it's another one. Nevertheless, have a look out for those prime research, and as soon as you turn Op 61, and as soon as you did the first missions to get material, have a look in your research again and look at all the prime researchers once again, because suddenly, after doing some missions, a lot of prime researchers will have that green arrow that you see here, that you can upgrade them, which had a blue arrow for a long time for not upgradable at the moment because of lack of materials. But when you did your first number of missions, you will get more and more prime researches you can do, which give you quite a nice boost, which you will need in 6-star space anyway, but you get that for free in the game if you are patient. And that's why I thought it was important to make this video as well, even if it's just a quick one with one very simple topic. But that is something everybody can think about. Patience is key. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And have a look out for those prime researches. And if you want to comment on that, some people will say, I want those bonuses much earlier. Or if you waited as well, like I did, please write in the comments below the video. And you also can do that on Discord. You know that everybody is welcome there. And if you want to see another video now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.